Hey guys, welcome to the beginning of day 6. So yesterday we washed our hair, we sectioned it, we did the apple cider vinegar rinse, we did the protein treatment, either with eggs or mayonnaise, and we also did a deep conditioning and huddle treatment. And then on top of all of that, we also straightened our hair and we trimmed it. So we have set the stage for amazing hair here on out. So today we are going to prepare our hair for a twist out. So this is the day that we've all been waiting for. It's our first real styling session. And so in order to do the twist out, we need to revert our hair back to curly. So yesterday we straightened it with the flat iron and the blow dryer for the sole purpose of being able to truly see if our ends are split so that we can go ahead and trim them. And so now we are going to revert it back. And so I'm going to show you what to do. This is how you want to arrive to the session tonight for our live workshop today. This is how you want to arrive so that we can expedite our time and make sure that we are utilizing our time that we have together most wisely. It is in all of our best interest if everyone does what I'm going to show you to do prior to arriving. So when you arrive for the workshop tonight, your hair should already be in its curly state. Okay, so this is what you want to do to revert your hair from straightened to curly. So I just have my hair up in this little situation here, and I'm just gonna undo it. Okay, so this is my straightened hair, okay? And I'm going to get my water going. And what you're gonna need for this is, all you're gonna need is step 1, you're gonna need step 2, and you're also going to need your t-shirt towel, okay? Oh, and you're also gonna need your white tooth comb. Remember, we already did the deep conditioning, the hot oil treatment, all that stuff. We're not doing that again. All we're doing is using step 1 to basically help bring the curls back to life and give it a boost of moisture infusion, and we're going to wash it. That's all we're going to do today, okay? So I'm going to get my ponytail holders in case I need them, and let's get started. All right. So we get into the shower. Get the water temperature right. You can do this on normal shower water temperature that you would normally use. So not ice cold, okay, not super warm, whatever it is that you want. However you normally take a shower. And I'm just going to wet my hair. Make sure it's wet very thoroughly. So yesterday you guys learned how to wash your hair. You're basically doing the same thing today that you did yesterday. It's just a repeat of it in order to bring it back to curly. Remember, if you have low porosity hair, it may take a little bit longer for your hair to get super soaking wet. That's okay. You can probably already see my curls coming back just from the water. Okay. So no worries about heat damage or anything like that. Okay, so now that my hair is pretty much soaking wet, you can already see the curls are coming back, right? You can see I don't have any heat damage, even though I straightened my hair yesterday. And now I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to use step 1 to make sure that my hair is thoroughly, really gets back truly curly the way I want it. Okay, so I'm going to section my hair just like I did yesterday when I washed it. I'm going to put this section over on the side. Move it out the way. And I'm going to work on this section. So again, anytime you're washing your hair, you always want to do it in sections. And this should go pretty fast, okay? So I got my white tooth comb, I got my step one. I'm going to take step one, okay, and put it on my hair. Just like we did yesterday. Starting at the root, working down to the ends. Get up in that scalp. Remember, you already cleaned it. You already washed it really well yesterday, so it doesn't have to be as intense of a washing as yesterday. The sole purpose of this exercise is just to bring your curls back, okay? Curls. See them? All right, and then I'm just gonna detangle a little bit. And again, we detangled yesterday, so this should be pretty easy. And then I'm just gonna rinse. See how fast that was? Super, super fast. But it's not a race, so if it's not super fast for you, don't feel like you're doing anything wrong. But it should go even faster than the pretty fast wash day that we had yesterday. All right, so now that I've done that, I'm just gonna move it out the way. Then I'm gonna move to the back. I'm gonna wet my hair. I'm gonna put in step one again. Work it through, get in that scalp. Proceed to detangle. And then rinse out. Two sections done. Move that whole side over so it's not in my way. Alright, so then I'm going to do this side over here. Separating that into two sections. I'm going to wet this section again. I'm going to then take my step one, put it on. Again, remember, we're like almost like painting our hair with it. Starting at the root, working our way down to the ends. Scrub the scalp for good measure. Detangle. And because I already detangled and washed and all that yesterday, look how much hair I've gotten out of all three sections so far. Like almost nothing. Because I've already done all that work yesterday. Alright, so now I'm going to go on to the last section. Move this third section out the way. I'm going to do this back here. Put the step one on. This section is, I didn't move this out the way very well. I need to do a better job of that. Okay. Alright, so now I'm going to detangle this section. I'm done. Just going to take off all of my ponytail holders. And give it one last rinse. And that is it. So that's how you revert your hair back to curly. Once you've, oh, by the way, this is all 4 sections. As you can see, I have very little of any hair. Remember, we talked about yesterday how we all shed 100 hairs a day. So you probably had a whole lot more hair that came out yesterday than you will have today because you already detangled. So you really only are going to have, you know, the 100 hairs or less that you would shed today. Okay? So that's why we would have had more hair yesterday than today. All right, so moving along, the next step in this process. So you can see my hair is back to super curly. I have no heat damage. Let me close it so it's even easier for you to see. All right. No heat damage. Curls are there. My ends don't look crazy or, you know, overly straight or anything. All right. The next thing you want to do after that is you just want to take step 2. So your hair is soaking wet. Notice I haven't dried it or anything yet. I'm taking step 2 and I'm going to put it on my hair. Now remember that praying hands method that we did yesterday, right? So I'm going to take the product and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm using praying hands method. Remember, the best time to moisturize your hair is when it's soaking wet. So it's soaking wet. We just finished washing it. Step 1 gave it a huge boost of silica, magnesium, iron, all that great stuff that we need. Okay, and so we want to really get all that in there and then hydrate it as well. So again, using the same praying hands method to do all of my hair. Don't be shy about about using the moisturizer. We need moisture, so go ahead and use it. I'm getting my edges. Also, because I know that the center of my head is drier than everywhere else, I'm actually going to add more moisture in that center part. And then lastly, I'm going to make sure that I get my ends. Because again, the ends is where breakage occurs, and you want to make sure that you aren't having breakage or unnecessary split ends, okay? All right, so that's it. That is the process for bringing your hair back to curly. Notice the curls are popping, major poppage going on here. The last thing is that I'm now going to use my t-shirt towel to soak up most of the moisture, most of the water. So I'm taking my t-shirt towel, and if you remember what we did yesterday, you flip your hair over like so. Find the little elastic band on here, okay? You flip my hair over. Put the band in the center back of your head, like I have right here. Can you see that? And then gather all of your hair together. Twist. And then take that part, that end part, and just stick it inside. All right? And this is going to suck up a lot of the excess water so that when we get ready to get started on the twist out, you are already set to go. So arrive like this. If you don't arrive like this, you will need to do this before, if you straightened your hair, you will need to do this prior to us starting because we're going to start right on the twist out. And this is whenever you start your twist out, you want it to be on a freshly, if you're going to start a brand new twist out, meaning you're not retwisting after having twisted before, the best time to do it is on a freshly washed head of hair that has been moisturized and then the excess water has been sucked up. So this is how I am going to arrive for tonight, and I advise that you do the same. All right, I will see you guys tonight at our regularly scheduled time. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.